We are just south of Pioneer Square here in the great northwest city of Seattle at newly named Lumen. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They run here with Rico Dowdle. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Seahawks, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there. And they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7. Shotgun now with Purdy. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. When you talk about this Seahawk defense, they're going to be tough to throw on, no doubt. Currently ranked 3rd in the NFL against the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
They'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers. On the run, it's Dowdle. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They run here with Dowdle. He's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. Throwing here, Purdy. That is caught. And some room to run now. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the 1st down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. But somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down. You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
Purdy. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And now we've got a 3rd and goal situation. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there. Laying himself out in the end zone. And the Niners will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
The Jones then.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Wide open receiver complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Well, we saw plenty of throws like this on Saturdays in South Penn last year. This one results in a 1st down here. Back to throw now on 1st down. Buying time to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And the Niners are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
And the tough thing is when he goes back and reviews the film, he'll see that he already escaped the pocket. He could have gotten more himself by using his legs, and that might have been the better choice there instead of challenging the zone. A miscalculation on his part, and he pays for it with the interception.
Purdy off the play fake. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Purdy from his own end zone. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Got to be careful here, backed up this deep on 3rd down. He'll get this to Jennings over the middle. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Taking on the midfield logo. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. The Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field.
Long and song.
Now a first carry here for their running back. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18. Those are the types of run, Charles, that they say this first-year running back can provide a lot more of in the future.
He made it look easy, didn't he? Picking up that first down. Some have described him as a diamond in the rough. With a lot of polish, nice little buffing, this guy could be one of the top backs going forward.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The Seahawks at 7-1 now on the year. And they've been cooking these last couple months. Winners of 7 of their last 8 games.
And as much as we hate to play this game, you know I'm going to do it in.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Nick Bosa make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
It's now 3rd and 13.
Now they'll work with 4 receivers here on 3rd down and long. They'll look to throw. And he's going to go down again. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of
Well,
all,
can't go for it.
do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
A 55-yard attempt.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this will stay at a 7-point game.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You've got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Purdy now to throw.
Are you serious? Double cut. Oh my
God.
God.
35. 21 yards there on 3rd down.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control
crazy
to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging.
That is insane.
From the 34 now, here's 1st.
I wish I could get those animations.
A running play, it's Dowdle. And a short gain down to about the 33. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for
That's
him up
some
the
crazy
middle.
animations
But give him credit,
right
he
there.
tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Back to throw, Purdy. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 22-yard line. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 1st down, they'll run it on the draw play. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. Here's Purdy. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it, try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Here's 2nd and 7. They run again with Dowdle. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now a 3rd and 6. Now Purdy. Looking for the out route. He's got it. Complete to Kittle. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. And his kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're certainly in need of some kind of points here before the end of the half. A field goal or something. Being shut out right now, they could really use some momentum before they head into halftime. It's caught inside the 25. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. They'll throw now on the final play. End zone caught. Touchdown. A great effort there as time expires in the first half. And the Seahawks get a late touchdown here on the final play of the first half. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
And we welcome you back now alongside.
I don't want to hear about Lucky coming
getting
through.
Set for quarter number 3 here. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. So out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the 3rd quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. But we've got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down. But in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And the 49ers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them, because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
Purdy looking to throw. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return, and it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Forced out to his left. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first. They'll set up a throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there. No hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried to run through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Rolling to his left. And he's got his big tight end here. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks have taken the lead here in this third quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Come on, let's go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out when they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped.
There we go.
During a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Then they call me trash. You at least need to play and lead.
Much of the game. Perhaps that can give him a little bit of confidence. The big plays are out there.
And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Final minute now of the third quarter. From just shy of midfield, Purdy.
Oh, that's a pick six.
It's intercepted. It's Deonte Banks with it. He's to the 15. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So
lights get bright, people panic.
Now for this offense. They're trying to make a game of this in the third quarter, but that is not going to help.
Yeah, partner, probably should have used a different tool on that play, right? That ultimately is the kind of play where you can lose a ball game instead of being in a position to win.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 21-10 game. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That ball caught, Brandon Ayuk. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first
Because
play
we
to attack the
love
middle of the
them.
field for a big gainer and a first down.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to
Way
get off
with
another
their
play
own.
as time has.
Having no context, this is kind of crazy.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Deonte Banks with it, pushing his way through. And the Seahawks will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. But here in the fourth quarter, defensively, you know that you're just going to blanket the field with defensive backs and say, okay, take your best shot. And that time, it's intercepted.
And we've often seen teams go into the prevent early, way too early, and sometimes they get too soft in their coverages, but not in this case. They understood the situation and played it with the proper aggression.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. 64 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of
Oh,
the
you
ball,
mean the
all
same
ball
thing you
security
got an
terms,
interception
whatever
on
you use,
earlier?
they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Niners are right back in this football game. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early?
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed
Just
was to lose
admit
the
my
possession.
defense is making me look like a fool.
Because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time.
I mean, I don't know what else you need. You have a 90 defense, 91 offense, 91 overall team.
The Niners on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be third and a mile. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And this will be recovered at least by the offense, but he'll be taken down in the end zone, and that is going to be a safety. Well, there is still time to recover from this. It remains a two-score game even with the 2 points there, but let's just say things not trending in the right direction.
I like that phrase. I'm going to say it along with you. Things are definitely not trending in the right direction. They needed something on that drive. Instead, they gave up 2 points and a lot of hope.
Fielded just inside the 20. Coming to the line here.
I stopped
next drive,
making dumbass turnovers and
forced
forced him to move the ball on me, and he can't.
Maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And able to use his blockers to get.
I have a 77 overall running back.
Much better shape now on third and just a yard.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain.
And you have an amazing line. Just stop making excuses.
'49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for third down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they've got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3
My defense sucks, but you can't score on it, and you keep turning the ball over.
No doubt about
that
it.
makes sense.
Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
Yeah, he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. And they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 87 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe.
Bro, I don't even blitz.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Well, if you had someone watching, what kind of coverage am I running?
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. 10 more there and another first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. A gain of 3, second down.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
So
they're not.
3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. Here's a give up the middle. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. A great effort there. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Seahawks add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak.
Bro, the Chiefs lost in the Super Bowl last year. I got blown out in the wild card.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Eagles didn't even make the playoffs. I have like an 85 overall team. You have a 91 overall team. What are you talking about? You have the best team in the game, basically.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Yeah, because real life translates to Madden.
Harrison Davis to kick off.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
You realize you have a team that is like 6 overalls better than you, right?
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Purdy. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always
I
talk
did
about
the
teams making
Bears,
adjustments.
Bills,
You know what
and
the best
Bengals.
adjustments usually are? It's just executing better.
For the
There's a game plan you
rookies.
put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
Never said
So
I
for
was
the Seahawks, they're setting themselves up as a
that
major
good.
contenders. They move to 8-1.